So, this is game number 2 of a best of 3 between Revolver and Bly. It is the finals of Go for SC2 Monday. The winner of this will grab themselves €50 and a spot in the €600 monthly Go for SC2 finals. The loser, they don't go home with nothing, they still get €25, but they'd be wanting a heck of a lot more than that. Now, spawning in the left-hand position, we have the red Zerg player, representing Team Acer, none other than Bly. And his opponent down to the lower right, the yellow Zerg, playing for good game, are you? We have Revolver. So, game number 1, Bly, he was aggressive, and he's going to be doing the same again. This was a 10 pull out of him. He's looking to get some early lings. There's a very early gas. Bly's been playing incredibly aggressive all evening, and it's been working for him. He's made it to this finally won game number 1 by being very aggressive. Could be some more Baneling Zergling play. We'll wait and see. Are we actually going to be seeing Revolver go for a hatch first? We'll know imminently. No, he's going to go for that pool first. Doesn't want to risk anything this game. The Overlord, unfortunately, scouts the wrong way for Bly. It will scout the right way. He's going to be able to see that that hatch is a little bit delayed. What does Bly have planned? If he gets to 50 gas, then throws down a Baneling nest, we know. He's already starting. Already starting. Oh no, it's going to be Banelings. There we go. Lings are already on their way. This is getting tense. Real tense. Couple more Lings. Bouncing, bounding. Approaching. Rapidly. Is this known yet? I don't think an Overlord's seen it. This is going to be the first Overlord to see the Lings coming. May not even spot it. Which way are they going to go? It's really important that... Are they going to go the right way? Are they going to get seen? Okay, they are seen. A couple of Lings running on through. What will Revolver do? He starts up some Zerglings already. Does he go for the defensive spine? Yes, he does. That's what he needs to be able to hold this off. A couple more Lings. Bounding on up. The Banelings will start morphing soon. 3 already on their way. Revolver sending down a couple of his own Zerglings. We'll see 3 of these and he'll realise that 3 are missing. Micro from Bly's good. Trying to keep his Zerglings alive for as long as possible. 3 more Banelings getting ready to waddle on forward. Another one morphing in. Revolver going to lose a couple more Zerglings, but does stop a Baneling from morphing. These Banelings moving on forward. The Spine Crawler nearly up. Bly behind this, adding in an Overlord. He's got himself a little bit supply blocked. Being too cost effective with his supply so far. Going to try and take down Revolver's natural. Behind this, Bly doesn't have a natural base. So he does need to try and get some very good Baneling hits. Starts trading okay. Goes for a Baneling hit there. 3 Lings for 1 Baneling. Not the best trade, but not terrible either. That Spine Crawler going to move. Bly had noticed that. He could have gone for it then. No more Lings coming out. Overall, Bly's down by 2 drones at the moment. But he's about to do a lot of damage. Taking down this hatchery. Some Broodlings, of course, will come out. Ooh, big hit by the Spine. Baneling will go down to a Broodling. But Bly's already done some nice damage there. He's adding in Zergling speed behind this. Also, grabbing a couple more drones. Both players still on 1 base. Bly now up by 2 workers. And waiting with his Lings. Speed is ahead for Bly as well. For the moment, Revolver does not have any gas. The Spine moving down to the natural base will help secure it for the moment. Quick little check-in from Revolver. He wants to know whether the natural base has been started yet. Bly hasn't yet begun it, but it's about to. Sees the timing of it. Knows that it's going to be on its way. A lot of Queens coming out for Revolver. Bly is down in terms of the drone count at the moment, but he's trying to keep up with that as best he can. He's ahead in tech, remember, with that speed. Note that the drones have been pulled out of gas, and as a result, there's not going to be any more Banelings coming out. Bly doesn't have enough gas to go for another Baneling. Not even defensively. Keeping these Lings around, just to make sure that nothing sneaky happens. Natural base timings do favour Revolver, who is taking 2 gases now. And he's actually up by 1 drone at the moment. But he's about to go up by a lot more drones. Bly's got himself supply blocked again. And that is a little bit unfortunate for him. You definitely don't want to be grabbing those little supply blocks. Especially unforced like this. Injects coming on through. We need a lot more drones for Bly, who's down by 6 at the moment, but once that next volley comes through, We'll level him out. Revolver, starting mining from his natural base slightly quicker. Gonna have that second inject slightly quicker as well. Okay, that was important. A couple of lings just come running up. They get a scout on the Roach Warren. Know what sort of tech's coming here. How is Bly going to respond? Runs in with a good number of Zerglings. Just go straight to the main base. Could actually get a good number of drones here. Takes down one. Of course, these lings taking quite a bit of fire from the queens, but they're getting some good information. Needs to pick up a couple more drones, ideally, to make this worthwhile. Still running the lings about. Could hide them. Could go for and try and morph in some banelings, but I suspect the queens will come on over to try and deal with this. The lings somewhat cornered. One more goes down. A drone. Another drone may be able to get picked off. Of course, the danger is the spine crawlers. Where are these lings going? They're trying to find somewhere. Trying to find a way out. But Revolver doing a good job of just denying much movement from them. Timing of that speed has been spotted. No additional tech seen either. Bly is busy adding a lot more drones behind this. Both players going up to lair. With the 3 additional gas, Bly could be looking to go into Mutalisks. A couple of lings. Found a way to get a little bit aggressive, but overall just one worker killed. The worker count 2 in favour of Bly at the moment, who's preparing to take a 3rd base. This would give him a little way to catch up economically. Oh, is the lair cancelled? The lair was cancelled. This is going to be a lot of Roach Speedling. I don't think Bly's seen that. That could be a big problem for Bly. Okay, Bly still thinks the lair's coming. More roaches on their way. Bly won't be prepared for this. He will have seen the lair and expect a bit more time. He doesn't have a roach on of his own, so he'd only be defending this with lings. He does go for the spire, and he's not prepared to defend this in the slightest. He doesn't have any spines down. It's going to be a roach bane all in now from Revolver. The Overlord is going to be able to spot this, going to be able to see it coming, but it's going to be potentially a bit late. There we go. Bly sees it coming, adds in a lot of spine crawlers. His 3rd base instantly cancelled. He's going to need to pump out quite a few more lings. Minor thing Bly could be doing is spreading some creep, but spine crawler up on the high ground, and boom, there he goes, does it. What a boss. Queen's coming on down. The timing is going to be so important here. These spines were made as quickly as possible. 4 banelings morphing on in. The roaches, though, all 14 of them starting to approach. 22 banelings there as well. Sorry, 22 lings. Banelings morphing in now for Bly. The queens frantically trying to get in a position. The first few spine crawlers finishing up. If Bly can hold on and get a spire down, it'd be so useful for him. And ooh, Bly feeling very confident. Cancels a couple of those spines. Is it overconfident, though? Does he know about the banelings? He must have seen all of this coming across. He sees all of this down here, but he cancels them anyway. Feeling so confident that he can hold this. The spire about to finish up. In comes some banelings. Get a few detonations, but don't manage to detonate on all of his opponent's banelings. The roaches coming on up. A couple more banelings will detonate here. The spine crawlers chipping, poking, prodding away. A few more defensive banelings trying to morph in at the moment for Bly. Banelings coming through. Some nice-ish detonations, but only 1 spine crawler remains. 6 Mutalisks trying to come on through, but a lot of drones could go down here for the Acer player. The roaches trying to chase him out. Bly down to just 30 drones to 44. His natural base looking to be in a bit of difficulty, but out come the Mutalisks. Revolver has even brought a queen with this, just in case he needs to be able to deal with any mutas. He gets a couple of transfuses there. The natural base for Bly is going to fall. There's nothing that can be done about that, but more mutas still on their way. 3rd base is up for Revolver, but that's getting attacked by Bly's lings, and Revolver just pretty much ignoring that. He wants to go for the win here, knowing that he's only got a limited amount of time until these Mutalisks can just do too much. Bly is taking a base to the top. He is trying to make sure that he's got ample time to defend against this. He's down to only 10 drones, though. Is it enough? Bly can make another single Mutalisk, if he so chose. He's down to 4 drones. His 3rd base has been discovered by a couple of lings. He's going to have to cancel that. But he doesn't. That's 300 minerals worth of damage done. Revolver looking very strong here. A couple of spore crawlers coming up is buying time for the lair to finish in order to get some hydras or infestors or mutalisks of his own. Things aren't all pretty for Revolver. He did lose his 3rd base thanks to the counterattack. A couple more bits of damage being done. Oh, this top base has now been discovered. Couple of drones there. 3 of the drones. That's precisely a 3rd of what Bly has at the moment. Looks like we're going to be getting muta on muta, and why wouldn't Revolver? He knows that it'll take a while, but he's crippled his opponent. Bly is in such a rough spot at the moment. I don't know if he can win this unless he were to somehow be able to get a lot more drone damage down. Couple of banelings trying to morph in. They're not going to complete. More drones on their way, but a lot more zerglings also coming through. The attempt at this top base, what would have been a 4th for Bly, not going to be able to get down most likely. A lot more lings coming through. Mutalisk trying to take down as many of these zerglings as possible. The Revolver knows that he's in a very strong spot. Just keeping on adding in more speedlings, because the problem is, for Bly, he just doesn't have enough units to take that down. Get some good baneling hits there. We'll take down a lot of those zerglings. Needs to avoid losing any more drones if at all possible, but wave after wave of more lings coming across. And the Spire for Revolver nearly done. He's going to be able to get out way more Mutalisks. He's going to be able to get down probably 13 straight off the bat if he gets a few more minerals in the bank. And that's up against the 8 that Bly has got. 13 Mutalisks beats 8 pretty comfortably. Bly doing everything he can to try and stay in this game, but I don't see anything that he can do. Revolver even building a mana hatchery next to Bly's. That's a bold move. He's showing who's boss. Revolver feeling very confident he's won, and I can't blame him. 13 Mutalisks on their way up against 8. And these Mutalisks are all that have stood in Revolver's way from taking this game so far. Very, very annoying times, this hatchery. Will get cancelled, instantly made into an evolution chamber. That doesn't get cancelled. But now in come the mutas. Some spore crawlers frantically trying to get made, but I fear that will be GG. Revolver levels out this series to be 1-1, and that means we get the ace game in this final.